pull my house off the market. Thank you for the 4 days on market and all that you spent to get it ready, but no, I'm done here. That's the last thing that a listing agent wants to hear from a seller. Hello everyone, I'm Stephen Long. I am your notorious BIC broker in charge, bringing you real estate and mortgage tips on this channel every day. This is BIC tip number 1280. Oftentimes I get the call that, hey, the seller just decided they don't want to sell anymore. They want to pull the house off the market, but as a listing agent, I've spent all this money on photos, I've spent all this time and effort, and I never really got the opportunity to sell it. We're still in contract. Can the seller do that? And the answer is, the seller can actually absolutely terminate your service, meaning we want you to take the property off the market. We no longer want to advertise it for sale, but they can't terminate the terms of that listing agreement. The listing agreement is a binding contract between the firm, the listing firm, and the seller. So if there are things that you want to put in there, like an early termination fee, those would become part of that contract. It does specify in the contract that in the event of a termination, the firm may require reimbursement of fees, costs, and expenses, and other potential remedies. I would encourage you as a listing agent to put that in the section of compensation of your listing agreement so it's very clear and disclose what you charge should a seller decide to do that. All that being said, have good conversations with your seller on the front side before they sign on the dotted line, letting them know the seriousness of the contract and that you as a listing agent will be spending money to get their home sold. And hopefully they will allow you the time and energy necessary to get that done. But if things come to an end prematurely, now you know. I hope that helps. I'm Steve Long, notorious BIC, here every day. Hit me up if you need me. See you soon.